I will now explain the basic operation of the Vasera VS2000. This is the front panel. It has a capacitive display, just like a smartphone, and a size of 10.4 inches. This is the on/off key to turn the power on or off. This is the key to go back to the home screen. And finally, this is the key to start and stop the exam. Next is the middle section, which requires 4 cuffs and the PCG microphone to record CAVI and ABI. There also are 4 hoses to connect the cuffs and adapter for a PCG microphone. This optional storage case helps organize the equipment efficiently. Next, move to the bottom section where the power on/off key is located. The power can be turned on/off using either the key on the display monitor or the key on the main unit. Then there are 2 slots where you can insert a USB or SD card to store the test data. Now let me explain the connectors on the back of the unit. The first connector on the left is the display connector for the display monitor. The display is powered from here, so there is no need to power the display separately. There are also 2 USB connectors. These can be used to connect a barcode reader or a USB-type Wi-Fi adapter. There is also a connector for a wired LAN, a connector for the PCG microphone, and a connector for the patient's electrodes to obtain ECG data. The part marked IB here is the connector for connecting the pump when using a TBI option. Next is the right side. There are 4 connectors for each cuff. This part is what connects to the pump to pressurize the 4 cuffs: right brachial, left brachial, right ankle, and left ankle. Also located here is the vent for internal cooling, the power cable connector, and the pin for grounding. Now turn on the power to see the display monitor. Note that the screen will appear in about 10 seconds after the power key is pressed. Currently, the CAVI/ABI measurement mode is selected. To better understand the actual measurement and test procedure, press the maintenance key from the main menu to display the simulation waveform. The selected waveform should now be displayed. The heart rate is displayed in the upper left corner. The ID number is entered next to the heart rate. Please note that the patient's age, gender, height and weight are required fields and must be entered before a measurement can be taken in this mode. At the top center of the screen is the exam mode selection key. This device now has more options so that a total of 5 test modes can be selected: a CAVI/ABI mode, a blood pressure mode, a 12-lead ECG mode, an arrhythmia exam mode, and a rhythm measurement mode. I will discuss each exam mode in more detail later. Next is the key for selecting manual or automatic measurement. Finally, there is the menu key, which allows you to change the basic settings. The menu key contains a wide range of settings, so we will skip this part here. Please refer to the operation manual for details. This is the information key, which displays the status of the device. Next is the top row. This is the pulse waveform status indicator. There are currently 5 waveforms displayed, and the blue waveform in the top row is indicating a heartbeat. Two sounds are shown. The aortic valve opening and closing. Here is the pulse wave with 4 types of waveforms. Red for the right brachial, yellow for the left brachial, white for the right ankle, and green for the left ankle. The meaning behind the waveform is that the first rise indicates the opening of the aortic valve and the pulse wave reaching the upper arm and ankle. After that, the pressure that reached the rebound wave with the aortic valve closed is shown as this portion of the waveform. The average value of each part of the waveform is also shown here. The lower section is used to change the sensitivity. Next, press the measurement contents to select measurement with the cuff on the right side only, etc. The darker area at the bottom of the screen indicates the device status and the examination mode. It also displays the connection status with external devices using icons, and the date and time are displayed on the far right. Now let's measure the CAVI, ABI. When the start key is pressed, the pulse wave for calculating CAVI is measured first. The continuous line indicates that the pulse wave has a smooth rising waveform. Therefore, the indicator in the top row also lights green. This indicates that a good quality waveform is being recorded. We have just finished measuring the CAVI and can confirm that we have obtained a very good quality waveform with double circle for all conditions of each value. Next is the ABI measurement mode. The red line measures the right brachial waveform, and the white line measures the right ankle waveform. The pulse amplitude graph is displayed here. If the cuff is properly applied, the graph will indicate this, and a good quality blood pressure reading will be obtained. Now we will discuss the blood pressure measurement on the left side. After a total of 3 measurements, this is the result. As you can see, the previously entered patient information is displayed in the top row. The CAVI value is 7.6, which is a normal value and indicates that the patient is in his late 30s in terms of vascular age, although the cutoff value is between 8 and 9. The tolerance values for ABI range from 0.9 to 1.4, but as you can see, this result was 1.17, which is normal and indicates that there is no vascular stenosis. The numbers on the right are the systolic and diastolic blood pressures. This display also allows the user to swipe between result reports, just like a smartphone. This report shows whether the blood pressure used to measure the ABI was clearly obtained. Next, this report examines whether the peak of the pulse wave measured for CAVI is well captured. Finally, this report shows how CAVI and ABI values have changed over time, for example, over a 3-year period. If there are no problems after the examination up to this point, press the Save key to save the examination data to an SD card or PC. You can also print the results report to an external printer if you have previously set it up. These are the basic measurements. Currently, there are 5 types of examination modes because options are installed in this ECG, and an explanation will follow. The first is the CAVI and ABI mode that I just mentioned. This device can also be used as a standard blood pressure monitor. This screen shows the blood pressure mode, and the ECG option has been expanded to include standard 12-lead ECG testing. In the arrhythmia examination mode, 3 leads can be used to record for a longer period of time than 12 leads. The last mode is the rhythm measurement mode. If dysautonomia is suspected, up to 10 minutes of ECG can be recorded in this mode. This was a brief description of the VS2000. Thank you for watching this video.